Hey you, did you know that women constitute 52% of the European population? But women make up only 30% of the self-employed and entrepreneurs. The figure is growing, but together we can do better. Entrepreneurship starts with initiative.
La palabra iniciativa para mí significa tener la capacidad para idear e iniciar una acción de manera creativa y trabajar para lograr los objetivos propuestos.
Hey you! Did you know that the impact of women's entrepreneurship on gross domestic product is huge and contributes to the development of your country? Women's economic empowerment can make a difference. Entrepreneurship means empowerment.
Für mich ist Unternehmertum Empowerment. Man ist nicht selbstständig, weil es so viel Spaß macht. Es ist vielmehr das hohe Maß an Selbstverantwortung, das ständige Lernen und dass man immer wieder aus seiner Komfortzone herausgepusht wird und über sich hinaus wächst.
Hey you! Did you know that women are getting more and more financial and personal independence by creating their own businesses? Entrepreneurship means independence.
En tant qu'entrepreneur, le mot indépendance évoque pour moi un sentiment de liberté. Je me sens libre de mes choix en fonction de mes envies et des valeurs auxquelles je suis attachée et je suis libre de vivre pleinement ma vie professionnelle avec passion.
Hey you! Did you know that it was women who created essential goods such as the first algorithm, windscreen wipers, and Wi-Fi technology? Creativity is essential to entrepreneurship.
Si vous êtes là, c'est parce que vous avez eu une idée originale. Vous êtes créatif, vous êtes entrepreneur. Entreprendre, c'est partager sa créativité avec le monde entier. Alors, n'arrêtez pas, surtout partagez.
You thought entrepreneurship wasn't for you? They've done it. You can too. Employer, part-time entrepreneur, self-employed, second activity. There is a possibility for you. Embark in this adventure with us and make the difference. Find guidance and support in women's networks in your area.
Good afternoon, I'm Guidicelli. We are very happy to have you here as a Belgian mompreneur and Belgian women mother entrepreneur. I'm very happy and delighted to welcome you. And please tell me a little bit, who are you? What are the Belgian mompreneurs? What are your activities and etc.?
Good afternoon, Laurence. Well, I'm very happy to be here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our association. So this is called the Mompreneurs of Belgium. Our association was born from the will of several mothers, entrepreneurs, to come out of their isolation as independents and to share their experiences and help each other. The fact is that we will celebrate our 10th anniversary this year. The association was born on social networks, Facebook, in 2009 and became an ASBL. This is the Belgian name for a non-profit organization. And so it became official in October 2011. At this time, we were about 50 members, and the purpose was how to conciliate family and professional life. Mm-hmm. Over the years, the association has developed and professionalized to help its members to develop their respective businesses. Mm-hmm. To do this, we use a presentation website, mompreneur.be, but we are also very active on social networks. We also organize periodic and recurring events such as breakfast meeting, after work, co-working, or thematic training cycles. Mm-hmm. This allows members to obtain greater visibility and reach new clients.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how exactly are you organized? You meet with these 200 people then every time, or you?
Well, Belgium is not so wide as Portugal. I think it's about 3 times smaller, so it's easier for us. But we work and we choose to work from regions. So we have 5 regions in the French part of Belgium, so the half part in the south of Belgium, and mostly are present in Brussels area and Wallonia, where we speak French. We organize per groups, breakfast or meetings, and we are about 15 of 20 mothers in different regions when we organize an event.
That are really participating in your events every time. So that's nice, because then it's real smaller groups from every region and they get to know each other then.
Yes, it is. So it's easier for everybody to reach there too. But we also organize national events, and then so we are now between 200 and 220 mompreneurs. And when we organize national events, such the New Year's dinner, everybody is invited.
Wow!
So
and how many mothers come then? How many?
The last one, well,
of course. Actually, we cannot go ahead.
We were around 70. Members.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good bunch of people then.
It's not bad. It depends on the region. It's easier when we organize it in Brussels. So we have more mothers who can make who can reach till there. But we try to do it in different places every year.
Of course. And of course, we don't have to it's not a secret anymore, but COVID probably has impacted very much all your activities as well. And how could you go ahead with meetings? Did you do this like we have today with Mulheres Obra, virtual meetings? How did you do that?
Yes, more than as usual. So COVID crisis precipitates a little bit more digitalization. And yes, the meeting were also via Zoom or other ways of communications. Because in Belgium it was maximum 4 person who could meet at the same time. So not easy when we know we are more than 200, so it was not easy, but more digitalization, and we are currently working on setting up an e-commerce platform, a marketplace, to allow our members to access a personal e-shop space on the same model as the various pop-up stores that we organize each year in different regions in Belgium.
So it's going to be a virtual pop-up store where people can immediately buy from the mompreneurs.
Yes.
That's very interesting. That's nice. And what are the objectives of the mompreneurs? What put you together? What do you want to defend with your activities, and why do you feel this need to come together and organize mompreneurs activities?
Well, our main objective is to promote the woman entrepreneurship, and we have different way of working to achieve this goal. For example, we bring together members, whether they are partial or full independent, or even members who have an entrepreneurial project in a solidarity network for exchange and information sharing. This network and the exchanges that take place within it have a double objective, is to promote the creation and development of their entrepreneurial activities. So we support them as an association, and to promote a good balance between private and professional life. The goal is to contribute to an improvement of the well-being of its members, because we know that it's not always easy for a woman to deal with the private life, the children, and organization of the family, and the professional life, the life. Indeed.
And in your case, with the mompreneurs, all your women are mothers. That's really very important for you.
Yes, we are entrepreneurs and mothers.
And mothers as well. Yeah. That's very interesting, very nice. We saw the little movie just before starting our conversation, which you have put on International Women's Day on your website now recently in 2021. This means that you are involved in a European project, Erasmus+. Can you tell me about it? How did you get there? Who contacted you? Are you the ones that set up the project? And what are the objectives of that project? Because this could maybe be something that the Portuguese ladies could be interested in as well to participate.
Yes, of course. The first objective was to try to inscribe our network in inter-institutional and inter-network dynamic. So it's very important for us. We are, of course, very close to other Belgian women's networks. And indeed, currently, we are involved in an Erasmus collaboration with France, Germany, and Spain to boost the image of women in entrepreneurship. With this project, the association has expanded its network beyond the Belgian borders because Belgium is very small. The association participates in the Erasmus Plus program. With the project, we are in Women Entrepreneur in Action. And is committed to supporting women's entrepreneurships. That remain the main goal for us. In other words, the purpose is to encourage, increase, and support the development of women entrepreneurship in our territories by accompanying their initiatives, developing managerial skills. That's what we have done via the little video you've watched, and supporting the development of their activities.
And you get some financial support from Europe to do this. That's great.
Financial support, and also to meet abroad with the French, Spanish, of Dutch women.
Of course,
It was just at the beginning of the COVID crisis, so we've done it via virtual meetings, but normally we are supposed to go 1 or 2 times a year in Germany, France, or Spain.
To exchange with the local moms over there.
Real.
And how long will that project last?
It was supposed to be for 2 or 3 years, but
because of
I suppose it will get a little bit longer, so we can go till the end of the project.
COVID did not make our project easy. Absolutely.
New challenge.
What is your own activity actually inside the Mompreneurs? Because you are the president of the organization, and I suppose you have your own activity as well. Maybe you can talk a little bit about your activity and how do you think you got supported by the Mompreneurs to develop your activity? Did that help you to be part of the Mompreneurs?
Yes, a lot. I am actually a therapist, and I work with hypnosis and sophrology. I help people to overcome their difficulties. I work mainly with children, but I also help pregnant women to deal with fear and anxiety they may have around birth. I also work with high-level athletes who want to overcome their blockages or increase their performance. And put it this way, it corresponds perfectly to the fears and obstacles that women entrepreneurs may encounter at the beginning of their activity or even during the development of their business. So for my part, for example, I could help other members to overcome this kind of difficulties. At the same time, other mompreneurs could help somebody else with administrative or accounting advice or a promotional campaign. We all have our specificities, and we try to put it to support the other ones in the network. So for me, the network has given me good discussion, advice, support, and I think they are very important things for an independent.
Oh, that's very interesting. Nice to hear. And so would you, as the president of the Belgian Mompreneurs, have a specific message now to the Portuguese association? We can say it's a bit a sister association, Mulheres, Obra, the working women, ladies. It's not, they don't use the word mother in their name, but still what is the message you would like to give to them, and maybe for the future, that would be nice.
Yes, of course, I have a message for them. In Belgium, we have a motto, the Mompreneurs have a motto, and this is alone we go faster, together we go further. So I wanted to share it with you, and why not apply it more widely? We could find a way to support each other by different ways. We could set up, for example, virtual meetings at first and then real ones. There are also several things that I was thinking about. For example, a stand of Portuguese mompreneurs or entrepreneurs at our next events or pop-up stores. We organize also exhibitions, so it could be nice to welcome some of you if you want to come. I was also thinking about to have local representatives in Portugal and in Belgium as well, privileged correspondents, and maybe to be at the base of an even larger network with French, Spanish, or Italian mompreneurs and women entrepreneurs. So if you think it's a good idea, why not to talk about it a little bit further?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We can definitely do this, and I will be happy to put you more in contact if after this event I know that the Portuguese ladies want to get in touch with you. Maybe they can anyway contact you on your website. There is probably a contact email address that they can sue. Maybe it's good for you to mention this as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anne. I think this was a good introduction and a very nice talk to the work of the Belgian Mompreneurs. I hope everybody was happy to listen to our interview. And for any other question, please try to contact Anne via the website of the mompreneurs.be. And otherwise, on Facebook, you will find the Belgian Mompreneurs as well. And you can always ask us from Make Mothers Matter. Of course, we will do the follow-up and the introduction. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Sure, bye.